First, we design the sets, and there's meetings with everybody between the DP, the director, and the costume designer. Sometimes you have to change things because the actress is going to wear this color, and she really wants that, and you always want them to look good. The actors need to look great.
The main goal that we had was that the film needed to be elegant, and that we didn't want to overlight the film and make it look like a television show. We wanted it to have an edge and a personality and be sort of a dark film.
We work closely to try to make sure that the actor or actress will not blend in the wall, that they pop off and look good.
For Sharon, played by Beyonce Knowles, we talked about a very natural look. She plays a housewife, and it was important that the clothes felt real, but not to let go of her sort of sexy, glamorous side, to keep it very subtle and natural, but sexy. A lot of jeans. Steve and I really tried to work in the palette by keeping her stuff very natural, earthy tones, playing it real. It was very important for her to find the character, so we really just worried about what fit with the character. This couple, they are well-to-do, so designer stuff was okay, but we didn't want it to go anywhere, over the top.
What do you think? Be honest.
I wanted Sharon to be really understated and sophisticated. I wanted her palette to be muted, natural colors, and pretty simple, but still a little bit of sex appeal. She is a little more similar to who I am in my real life when I'm not performing, when I'm not on the red carpet. Really natural. It was the easiest wardrobe I've ever worn.
A couple of her signature pieces would be this costume here, which was for when she visited Derek in the office. It was important for us that she kind of dressed for that day because she did used to work, and she still feels like she wants to be in the workforce, so she kind of did it up that day. So we put her in this Zac Posen skirt, which fits her like a glove. Beautiful. So it's really fitted at the waist, and with this belt and a little cashmere sweater that went with it, and that was really cute. We did a Jimmy Choo suede pump with that one. This one was another good one, which was her casual at-home look, which was, again, in these like neutral tones, kind of popping it out with the scarf, but we put it with just some skinny jeans, and I think she wore it barefoot when she was in the house. Just kind of the good little housewife costume. Another signature piece would be probably this beautiful top. Everything that nips her at the waist, just very flattering for her. This was a big costume in the movie. It's a navy blue and black dress with a patent leather belt that we put with some patent leather shoes that looked really cute. And another good one was her New Year's Eve dress, navy and black again. Just a little cute cocktail party outfit. The football jersey was kind of a big piece to our story. It was actually started with an idea by Allie, who said, wouldn't it be great and amazing if she does the whole fight scene at the end of the movie in something of Derek's. And we came to like an old football shirt, something maybe he had from high school or college. And then I kind of got the idea that it would be even more amazing and sort of more dramatic if it was Idris's or Derek's favorite shirt that Beyonce wears to bed. So it makes it that much more intimate. It's motivation to be very angry, like, that's my husband's favorite shirt and how dare you kind of thing, which was all internal, but it gave a good little motivation. So we had these made. They say Charles on the back, and Allie does her whole finale in this, and she looks quite hot in it. When I was doing Beyonce's fitting, she even said that she wanted to have something that made her feel tough and sexy. She put her high-waisted Stella McCartney jeans on that looked so good on her. We thought, wouldn't it be great if she had boots on with it to just, do some fighting. So these are what we ended up with, suede, and they have the Missoni fabric detail in the wrap. They wrap all the way up and tie in the back, and they just look super hot. Idris is a dream. When it came to his fittings, he is like a hanger. I mean, he wears clothes so well. He was made to wear suits. So he has a lot of Dolce & Gabbana suits, Versace. We kept it in the 2-button look, so it was classic, and tried to keep the lapels kind of thin because it's more current. And I did classic shirts, which I think is good for the financial world that he works in. That's kind of the classic shirt for those type of guys. Always with the French cuff, with different cufflinks, and tried to pop it out with some color. You know, he's kind of the peacock in the office.
How'd I look?
The guy.
Derek's a young achiever. He's done well, works in the financial world. He's a little bit of a risk taker.
He wanted to have a bit of flash, and Steve was, you know, really liked that idea that he kind of comes in looking sharper than pretty much everybody else that works in the office. Steve had a really good point when we were talking about Jerry O'Connell's character, Ben, that he's sort of, even though he's very successful and he's advanced in the career and he's sophisticated, he's kind of got that frat boy mentality. And Jerry just has like a very young looking face, so we kind of went in that direction with him. I started to do these sort of preppy colors, and so I kind of kept him in that like preppy East Coast, like fraternity kind of look, and it worked out well. It's a good contrast with Idris's character. With Allie, our discussion started with wanting really clean, classic, and sharp lines, which I think worked out really well for her character. She's these very bright, deep, saturated jewel tones throughout the film, and it's a good contrast to Beyonce's softer, natural colors. It kind of made a good, like, foil, I guess, if you will.
Whose legs are those?
Never seen him before.
Yeah, I think she's a temp.
I think you mean temptress. Always nice to have a pretty girl around the office, isn't it, boys?
It is bright in jewel tones, but it's definitely, you know, classic, simple lines. I'm not someone who likes fussiness, doesn't draw attention to herself through her clothes, just likes things that are done right.
And these are just a little example of her, you know, work looks in the jewel tones, pencils with pretty blouses, you know, looking real for an office setting, but still sexy and sophisticated, I think would be a really good word for her. The most important thing was tailoring, is making sure everything was, you know, fitting like a glove and really clean lines. So one of her big costumes was this beautiful black cocktail dress that has the zipper all the way up the back, which looks really pretty. And we gave her some pearls that kind of gave it that, you know, Grace Kelly look. It was really beautiful. And she wore that to the Christmas party. And over that, she wears this Burberry trench, which is like the classic, but in red, it's kind of pops. And when she walks into that scene, it gave it a real sharp pop, which I thought looked really good. The other big piece for Allie was the red dress that she shows up at the hotel. And this was actually a dress that I designed with her together based on a couple things that we had tried on, and nothing was really feeling just perfect, so we decided to go ahead and make it. It fits her like a glove. It's got this draping here. We had it made here at Sony by the tailor shop, and it worked out really well. The unsung heroes of the movie to me are always the shoes, because how often do you ever get to see them? But they're, in this film, actually I was lucky enough to get several shoe shots. This was the pair that Allie wore with her red dress to the hotel. They're Miu Miu, and they're stunning, and we actually got a great shot of these in the film.
Definitely enjoys a saucy pair of heels. Not my best choice that I've made on movies, because my toes are like, but I do wear forward stilettos throughout the whole movie, and we thank Mr. Louboutin for that.
Maya was great. She is such a fashionista. And what's great about her, even her personal style was very similar to Sharon.
She came in with great ideas and found a way to kind of please everyone.